Welcome to the last session of second phase of training. And so, Sorry. So, for this session, I have an IC team with me because this session is about uh, uh, NIPUN Bharat Mission Planning and Implementation Template. So it is a basically planning and monitoring platform by the Ministry of Education for the NIPUN Bharat mission. So it has been developed by the ministry and with the technical support of NIC. So we have Mr. Surajit from NIC and Mr. Nikunj from NIC, and many of you have been in, I mean, particularly nodal officers and other officials also must be interacting with them. So uh, we can start the presentation. Can you see the presentation? Okay. So as I said, that it is a tech-based platform basically for planning and implementation of the Nipun Bharat mission. And uh, actually, earlier we were monitoring the program through Google tracking sheet and we were taking the updates on 21 critical indicators through Google tracking sheet. But that was temporary in nature, and we always had idea that we should be having one, some sort of permanent mechanism through which we could track the Nipun Bharat mission, and which is permanent in nature, which is a real time basis, and which is easy to access and generate the report. So that is how we started designing this platform, and in future we will be enriching this platform and uh, will be monitoring through this only. So I will give you brief about this, that how what is there in this platform and how we do it actually. So, as you can see, as I was saying also, that earlier we were tracking through some Google tracking sheet, but now in future we'll be doing tracking through this model only, and so it is going to be one stop, digital platform to monitor the progress of Nipun. Second, as you can see that it is very easy to access. All the states have been given the login ID and password, and they can anytime, see the status of their work and generate the reports. And it will definitely, take any decision or, plan anything out of that data, basically. Uh, this portal will also help in creating a national dashboard for the mission. It will be at the national level, will be housed in the ministry, and this all the data which is put by the states will go into the national dashboard, and uh, it will be public. thing, and anybody can see this national dashboard. So this is the framework of the template. So the template has been divided into three broad areas, as you can see: diagnostic and goal setting, academic outcomes, administrative outcomes. So uh, in diagnostic and goal setting, we have different subtasks, you can say. Like in diagnostic and goal setting, we have two sub themes, which is diagnosis of critical enablers, and this diagnosis of critical enablers further has 8 subpoints. You can see some number in the bracket. So that is like we have 8 subpoints under diagnosis of critical enablers. I will explain you this in further slides. Similarly, FLN objectives and Lakshya. So it has 3 subpoints. So we have broadly domain. Under domain, we have sub themes, and under sub themes, we have data points. So you can see data points in all the sub themes have been given. So in all three domain, we have 29 data points basically. Similarly, academic, you can see we have 4 sub themes, and each sub theme you can see we have data points. Like in provide high quality teaching learning material, we have 4 data points. Assessment, we have 2 data points. So you can see, I will pause for 1 minute. So as I said, we have total 29 data points on which we are monitoring the NIPUN Bharat mission, and we expect states to provide information on these data points every quarterly. The frequency of filling this portal is quarterly. So, what is the current status of this portal? I will tell you. So, we started some piloting in the month of February with few states, I think 4 states. And after lot of iterations back and forth, uh, uh, we started this, we opened this portal for all the states and union territories on April 10 for the first time. But I would like to mention here that 2 round of piloting has been done with 4 states and union territories. So we got a lot of feedback from the states before finalizing it, before opening it for everybody. So uh, that is how we have designed it. But it's not that the every content and every data set is final. It is very fluid in nature and very, I would say, dynamic in nature. We will keep changing it based on the feedback from the states, and uh, uh, and as the program progresses, जैसे जैसे program और बढ़ेगा, we will keep changing it. We will keep adding on the data points, and we will keep changing the narrative also. Adding the new domain, or maybe adding the new sub themes. So this way we will keep changing it. तो ये बिल्कुल भी मतलब ऐसा नहीं है कि अब ये चालू हो गया तो निपुण के जो 5 साल होंगे ये इनमें फिक्स रहेगा. ये चेंज होगा, और बेस्ड ऑन द फीडबैक हम इसको बार बार बदलते भी रहेंगे. कि 10 अप्रैल को हम लोगों ने फर्स्ट टाइम इसको सभी स्टेट और यूनियन टेरिटरीज के लिए खोला था. एज आई सेड कि ये काफ़ी इंटेंस है नेचर में। मैंने जैसे बताया कि वी हैव 29 डेटा पॉइंट्स इन दिस, एंड थ्री ब्रॉड डोमेन। तो ऑफ कोर्स अभी काफ़ी समय तक तो it will be a learning stage for everyone, for MOE also, for states and union territories also, because as I said, it is intense in nature. People take time to understand it. People take time to understand the information which has been asked in this. And collecting information is also something which takes time, we understand it, because many information pertains to the different departments. At the state level also, it takes time to gather the information and fill this. So in that way, everybody is learning about this platform. Some technical issues are also have come up in the first stage, and uh, some technical issue have come up. So that also we are resolving as they are coming. But now, after opening it for 3 quarters, now it is quite smooth, and I think everybody got settled with this. Everybody has understood the content also. Everybody has understood the features also. But still, I would say we are all. In future, we want to completely switch to this platform. We will stop all kind of formats, all kind of sheets which on which we ask information from the states. So most probably from the second next round onwards, we will completely switch to it. So that is how we want to be it. So this is the URL through which we access this portal. We have to there is website for the Nipun Bharat mission. So you can say URL. You can see www.nipunbharat.education.gov.in. So this is the specific website for the Nipun Bharat mission. So you have to go to this URL and log in from here. So you can see, once you open this URL, you can see the front page, and you can see the login option is there. You have to click in the login, and this will take you to this page where it will ask your credentials, your login ID and password. So as I was saying, that all these login IDs and password were shared with the states, and they can anytime, anywhere, they can log in and see the status and generate any kind of report. So I would show you the live demo of it so that it is more clear to you. So as you can see, I am typing this is the URL you can see. So this is the website जो निपुण भारत मिशन की है. तो आप यूआरएल टाइप करेंगे तो ये वेबसाइट का जो पेज है, फ्रंट पेज, ये खुलेगा। यहाँ पे यू कैन सी लॉगिन का ऑप्शन दिया हुआ है। सो व्हेन यू क्लिक लॉगिन, सो आपको ये लॉगिन का ऑप्शन देगा। तो एज यू कैन सी, ये डमी है, तो ये इसलिए मैंने खोला है। यू कैन सी इट इज नॉट रिलेटेड टू एनी स्टेट और एनी यूनियन टेरिटरी, इट्स अ डमी पेज। सो आप जैसे लॉगिन की अपनी डिटेल डालेंगे, फ्रंट पेज आता है। तो एज आई सेट कि डायग्नोस्टिक एंड गोल सेटिंग जो पहला हमारा डोमेन है, उसके अंदर दो हमारे सब थीम है, और उन सब थीम के अंदर दे आर सेवरल डेटा पॉइंट्स। ऑन द राइट हैंड साइड यू कैन सी we have 8 data points on this first sub theme. So once you click it, those 8 data points it will show. Here you have information. So this is how you fill this sheet. तो बेसिकली हर जो डेटा पॉइंट है उसमें अलग प्रकार की इंफॉर्मेशन आपको मिलेगी। फॉर एग्जांपल अगर हम 1.1 की बात करें, इट विल मोस्टली टॉक अबाउट द टीचर अवेलेबिलिटी इन द स्टेट और यूनियन टेरिटरी। 1.2 एक अलग डेटा सेट की बात करेगा। सो ये मोस्टली इट विल टॉक अबाउट द आरटी नॉर्म्स, फॉलो ऑफ द आरटी नॉर्म्स इन द स्टेट। 1.3 जो है वो एक अलग प्रकार का डेटा सेट आपसे मांगेगा। इट विल टॉक अबाउट द यू नो टेक्स्ट बुक यूनिफॉर्म्स की अवेलेबिलिटी इन द स्टेट्स और उनका डिलीवरी टाइम। इसी तरीके से जो 1.4 डेटा सेट है वो बच्चों के बारे में और आरटी से रिलेटेड और भी जानकारी मांगता है। तो इस तरह से जो जितने भी एक एक सब थीम के अंदर भी जो डेटा पॉइंट्स हैं, वो हर डेटा पॉइंट्स एक अलग प्रकार की आपसे जानकारी मांगता है। और उस पे आप दो नंबर वाइज भी इंफॉर्मेशन दे सकते हैं। और आपके पास अगर आपने अभी वो एक्टिविटी नहीं की है या इन प्रोग्रेस है, तो आप उसके बारे में लिख भी सकते हैं। तो इसमें लिखने का स्पेस भी आप लोग को दिया जाता है। और अगर किसी टास्क को फिनिश करने का कोई टाइमलाइन आप देना चाहें, तो वो भी इसके अंतर्गत आप लोग दे सकते हैं। फॉर एग्जाम्पल कि स्टेट कहना चाहता है कि हम जो है जून तक, जब सेशन स्टार्ट होगा, मई के एंड तक हम लोग टेक्स्ट बुक डिलीवर कर देंगे स्कूल्स में, या अप्रैल के एंड तक कर देंगे। तो ये आपको वो टाइमलाइन देने का ऑप्शन भी देता है कि अब आप स्टेट कहना ये चाह रहा है कि हम अप्रैल के एंड तक जो है स्कूल्स में टेक्स्ट बुक को डिलीवर कर देंगे। तो उस तरह की जानकारी भी आपसे मांगता है। तो इसी तरह आप डायरेक्टली किसी में भी जा सकते हैं। और जैसे मैं टीचिंग ये हमारा जो सब थीम है ये कि प्रोवाइड हाई क्वालिटी टीचिंग लर्निंग मटेरियल। तो ये इसके बारे में जैसे मांग रहा है, तो यहाँ पे जो ये पूछ रहा है कि एग्जिस्टिंग मटेरियल, इसका सब पॉइंट है रिव्यू ऑफ एग्जिस्टिंग टीचिंग लर्निंग मटेरियल। स्टेट ने, उनके पास जो भी निपुण भारत चालू जब हुआ, तो पहले भी एफएलएन के ऊपर कोई ना कोई मटेरियल स्टेट ने डेवलप किया हो, तो उसको क्या निपुण भारत मिशन आने के बाद न्यू कॉन्टेक्स्ट में अपना जो एग्जिस्टिंग टीएलएम है उसको रिव्यू किया है या स्टेट ने नहीं। तो अगर यहाँ पे स्टेट लिखता है यस, तो मतलब वो फिर यहाँ पे उसकी डिटेल भी लिख सकता है। आप देख सकते हैं कि अगर स्टेट कुछ यहाँ पे डिटेल अपनी लिखना चाहे, तो स्टेट लिख सकता है कि हमने ये मटेरियल को रिव्यू किया है और इसको हमने फाइनलाइज कर लिया। इन प्रोग्रेस पे अगर वो क्लिक करता है, तो भी वो अपना स्टेटस लिख सकता है कि उसका एक राउंड हो गया है, अभी वो किसी दूसरी टीम ने, मतलब जो भी स्टेटस हो वो उसको प्रोवाइड कर सकता है। नो का स्टेटस भी है, मतलब वो काम अभी तक शुरू ही नहीं हुआ है, तो उस चीज को भी स्टेट कैन मेंशन। And when they say in progress and no, when they click on in progress and no, they can always give the timeline also कि when they intend to finish that particular work. So that option is also there. So इस तरह से आप लोग किसी भी इसमें जा सकते हैं। मैं एक एडमिनिस्ट्रेटिव में भी दिखा सकता हूँ। तो एडमिनिस्ट्रेटिंग में लाइक दिस इज द सब थीम, सेटिंग अप इंस्टीट्यूशनल स्ट्रक्चर फॉर निपुण इम्प्लीमेंटेशन। सो इसमें जो डेटा पॉइंट है, फॉर एग्जांपल स्टीयरिंग कमिटी स्टेट में सेटअप हुई है कि नहीं, यस, इन प्रोग्रेस, नो। सो व्हेन दे क्लिक यस, दे कैन ऑलवेज राइट इन प्रोग्रेस में भी वो लिख सकते हैं, नो में भी वो लिख सकते हैं। एंड इफ इट इज इन प्रोग्रेस एंड नो, दे कैन गिव टाइमलाइन कि when the steering committee will be set up in the state. बी पॉइंट यू कैन सी स्टेट पीएमयू सेटअप हुई है कि नहीं। सी पॉइंट यू कैन सी डिस्ट्रिक्ट पीएमयू सेटअप हुई है कि नहीं। डी पॉइंट यू कैन सी एटीएफ सेटअप हुई है कि नहीं स्टेट में। तो ये एटीएफ मेंबर्स के लिए ट्रेनिंग है, तो यू कैन से दिस इज वन ऑफ द मॉनिटरिंग पॉइंट फॉर अस, फॉर स्टेट टू सी वेदर एटीएफ हैव बीन सेटअप इन द स्टेट और नॉट, उनकी ट्रेनिंग हो रही है कि नहीं, वो कैसा काम करे, इसके ऊपर भी एक मॉनिटरिंग पॉइंट है मिनिस्ट्री की तरफ से। डिस्ट्रिक्ट पीएमयू सेटअप हुई है कि नहीं। सो यू कैन सी इट इज वेरी कॉम्प्रिहेंसिव इन नेचर, all the relevant points have been covered in this template, and if anything is missing, based on feedback, based on experience from the state, we are adding those points, we are updating it, and we are making it very very dynamic. तो इस तरह से जब आप इसके सारे पॉइंट भर लेते हैं, तो आप इसको फाइनल सबमिट करते हैं एंड इट कम्स टू अस। तो ये हर क्वार्टर में एक बार खोला जाता है 15 दिन के लिए, और उस समय स्टेट को वो 15 दिन भरने के लिए दिए जाते हैं, और उस समय स्टेट उस क्वार्टर का हम लोग को भर के अपना अपडेट देते हैं। जब आप भर लेते हैं, यू कैन सी वन रिपोर्ट सेक्शन हेयर, इफ यू क्लिक ऑन इट, आप किसी भी क्वार्टर का अपना रिपोर्ट यहाँ से जनरेट कर सकते हैं। आप अपना फाइनेंशियल ईयर चूज कर सकते हैं। अभी ये 2 फाइनेंशियल ईयर के लिए खुला है, तो आप फॉर एग्जांपल ये 22-23 का फाइनेंशियल ईयर आपने डाला, और इसका जो क्वार्टर है अभी फर्स्ट और सेकंड क्वार्टर ही गुजरा है, तो आप उसका रिपोर्ट कभी भी किसी वक्त निकाल सकते हैं और प्रिंट आउट ले सकते हैं। सो इफ यू वांट टू शो दिस रिपोर्ट टू योर ऑफिशियल्स, you want to discuss the points in your meetings, you can always generate report from here and discuss the points which you have filled here. You can plan for things, you can do many more things out of this template. So ये रिपोर्ट का सेक्शन इज वेरी वेरी हेल्पफुल आई थिंक फॉर द स्टेट, कि कभी भी उनको कुछ मीटिंग के लिए या कोई सीनियर ऑफिशियल्स को दिखाने के लिए कि निपुण में क्या चल रहा है, so they can quickly go to this report section and take printout and use it. So that is very handy in nature, I would say. So this is how it has been designed. थोड़ा मैं फ्यूचर के बारे में इसका बताना चाहूँगा। जैसा मैंने अभी फॉर लास्ट 2-3 क्वार्टर वाज फोकस वाज ऑन दैट स्टेट इसको भरना शुरू करें, इसको समझें, इसमें कौन से पॉइंट्स हैं, कौन से कंपोनेंट हैं, हाउ व्हाट आर द फीचर्स ऑफ इट. सो द फोकस वाज ऑन दिस प्राइमरली. बट नाउ सो फार वी हैव बीन नॉट चेकिंग डीपली कि स्टेट ने क्या भर के भेजा है. मतलब उसने नंबर की जगह कुछ लिख दिया है, कुछ लिख दिया है, दोज काइंड ऑफ minute checking we were not doing, but now we will do. So uh, अगर किसी स्टेट ने उसको सही तरीके से नहीं भरा है, तो वी विल नाउ विल गिव द फीडबैक आल्सो. देन स्टेट हैज टू करेक्ट इट एंड रीसेंड टू अस. सो दैट इज आल्सो गोइंग टू बी इन द फ्यूचर. सो प्लीज डोंट टेक इट दैट वे कि एक कस्टमरी है एंड एवरी क्वार्टर व्हेन इट ओपन्स वी हैव टू जस्ट फिल इट एंड सबमिट इट. So very now onwards, I mean, we have given time to states to first to get familiar with this portal, familiar with the content of the portal. But now onwards we'll be checking the all we will checking the content also, what the state has filled. So it's not that uh, uh, you can fill anything, or any incorrect information. And I'm not saying that purposefully, sometime by default also, that you have understood it differently and you have filled that way, but we are asking something different. So that is also happening. So that way we'll start checking also it state wise. And our person will also contact you if you have not filled correctly. And we have a system in this portal also to give feedback. So you will get feedback, and accordingly you have to change and correct your information. So that is also going to happen from this quarter onwards.
It's a live portal, no? They're saying change this live. It's a live portal, no?
It's a live portal. One more thing I want to tell to the states, I think many of you don't know, particularly nodal officers or the team who fills it, they have joined. I want to tell you that whatever timeline you commit now, whenever you open the portal, your state port, I mean, the portal of your state, the page of your state basically, all the timelines will show in your first page. For example, October 2022, no intervention for this month for this particular state. November, there was nothing. December, you can see on 1.2 you have committed something. Strengthen online monitoring system. So this will pop up in your first page. So it will always remind you that something which you have committed and which you have to fill here. So that is also the one of the feature we have added, so that reminder comes to you every month that this is the timeline you have committed for a particular activity for this particular month. So this month wise reminder will also will soon start coming to you. So that is another feature we want to use in future rigorously. So one thing, this feature, whenever some timeline comes for any activity which you have committed, so this reminder will come to you. Second, when you fill it, we will keep checking it from our side. If any incorrect or any irrelevant information has been filled, we are going to ask you to refill it, redo it, and send it again. So that is two things now we want to do it now onwards, because now we feel every state is settled with this system. Everybody has understood the content also. Everybody is familiar with the features also. So now there is sort of comfort ness with this portal. So now we will actually start implementing this system. So this is about this portal, and now we can take up the questions answer.
hand raise किया है, okay.
तो मैं स्टॉप शेयरिंग कर देता हूँ. यस, कोई लिखा है क्या चैट बॉक्स में?
नहीं, complete ने hand raise किया है.
अच्छा, तो अनम्यूट करना है. सो हरप्रीत जो है उन्होंने हैंड रेज किया था. यस प्लीज.
So actually, initially I raised the hand because the slide was not moving. That was the only issue.
सॉरी.
स्लाइड नहीं है, तो वो पोर्टल था ना.
Acha, this was regarding moving of the. Actually, it was live portal which I was showing to you, so that is why it was not moving. और किसी का कोई प्रश्न? आप चैट बॉक्स में भी लिख सकते हैं, आप हैंड रेज कर सकते हैं. No question.
Chat पे पूछ रहे हैं, send the video of today's class.
See this. I can send you the link of the website, but login and everything. Uh, that's very. I mean, that is for selected people, so that is so not possible. But you can see the Nipun Bharat website. It is not. I mean, we are working on it. It has not been formally sort of launched or formally inaugurated. It's a work in progress, you can say. So, but website link I can paste here, so you can watch it anytime. I will just paste it. So it's a Nipun Bharat Mission website basically, but as I said, it's a work in progress. So we are working on it. Soon we'll launch it formally. Anything else?
Okay, so I don't see any further questions on the chat. So I think we come to the end of the last session for today. But the training is not complete till we receive the feedback from your end. So we request you to give us the feedback for the phase 2 specifically, or if you have any general feedback, combining phase 1 phase 2, um, we can you can share that as well. So uh, kindly do give us feedback, because like we discussed in the morning, that any program, no matter how with what vision and rigor it has been planned, but it always has scope of improvement. So kindly share your feedback in the chat or raise hand, we will unmute you. Yes, Rupali ji. Thank
Good
you
evening,
for
ma'am.
being active throughout the throughout the training, and like this will be a very authentic one.
यस मैम, मैं दोनों सेशंस मैंने बिल्कुल प्रॉपरली अटेंड किए हैं, सारी चीज़ें समझी हैं, बिकॉज़ वो हमारे यूटी के लिए बेनिफिशियल है सारा, कि हम इस प्रोग्राम को अब ज़्यादा अच्छे से इम्प्लीमेंट कर पाएंगे। और फेज़ 2 में ज़्यादा हमें क्लैरिटी हुई, स्पेशली जैसे जो रोल्स थे डिफरेंट टीम्स के जो आपने बताए, और कम्युनिटी पार्टिसिपेशन का जो रोल था जैसे आपने वो एक्सप्लेन किया, तो मुझे सबसे बहुत मतलब सारे सेशन बेनिफिशियल थे, लेकिन वो मुझे बहुत ज़्यादा बेनिफिशियल लगा। और मतलब इस ट्रेनिंग प्रोग्राम के बाद से मुझे लगता है कि ज़्यादा इफ़ेक्टिवली सारी स्टेट्स और यूटी इसको इम्प्लीमेंट कर पाएँगे, क्योंकि जो टीम्स जो इन्वॉल्व हैं एटीएफ और डीटीएफ, वो अब उनको ज़्यादा क्लैरिटी है इस मिशन की। और दूसरी चीज़ मैम मैं ये कहना चाहूँगी कि जैसे जो हमारे असेसमेंट हैं, वो चाहे स्कूल बेस्ड असेसमेंट हैं या जो लैंग्वेज का न्यूमरेसी के असेसमेंट्स हैं, अगर उसको लेके जैसे रितु मैम भी कह रहे थे कि एक और वहाँ पे ट्रेनिंग प्रोग्राम आप करने वाले हैं, तो अगर उस पे ज़्यादा फोकस हो जाए असेसमेंट पे, तो वो बड़ा बेनिफिशियल होगा सबके लिए, क्योंकि स्कूल बेस्ड असेसमेंट अब हमने ईयरली या आफ्टर 1 ईयर करनी ही है। तो एक वो मैं चाहती थी कि उस पे थोड़ा हमें ज़्यादा फोकस हो जाए। और वैसे मैं ये कहना चाहूँगी कि दोनों सेशन जो हम ना, पहले हमारा फेज़ 1 था एंड फेज़ 2, दोनों ही हमारे लिए मुझे लगता है सबके लिए बहुत ज़्यादा बेनिफिशियल रहे रहे हैं। एंड वी आर नाउ एबल टू इम्प्लीमेंट, कि ग्राउंड लेवल पे हम इसे अब इम्प्लीमेंट बहुत अच्छे से कर पाएंगे। सो थैंक यू वेरी मच फॉर ऑर्गेनाइजिंग दिस। थैंक यू मैम।
Thanks to our seniors, AS sir and Dr. Chandra and all the members here, my colleague Rajender and the section of office people. But I think the constant feedback that we receive from all of you, that like you just mentioned, that assessment is another need area in which we want to have more such sessions, are going to be very very instrumental. Modalities may be different every time, it may not be in the form of a training session. Sometime like this time it had been an online session, sometimes there could be a physical deliberation, sometimes it could only be a booklet like FAQs. प्रमोद जी कहाँ है? FAQ तरह से बात करी गई थी कि लास्ट फेज में स्टेट्स FAQs निकालेंगे और वो एक दूसरे को एक दूसरे के साथ शेयरिंग के लिए, हैंड होल्डिंग के लिए, सपोर्टिंग ईच अदर इन स्ट्रेंथनिंग द इम्प्लीमेंटेशन, that will be very helpful. So modalities definitely will be very different, but yeah, these feedbacks are going to be very helpful. So I also request that you write down the feedback on chat, because we will also be copying them, and we will keep that in our record for planning further actions. SCRT Telangana, somebody from SCRT Telangana raised hand. Are they here? Yeah. Yes, please go ahead.
Ma'am, yeah, ma'am, good afternoon. In the
Good
second
afternoon.
session, whatever we have discussed, no, ma'am, it was very clearly understood. But we have one small doubt regarding this. Is suppose we have fixed certain timeline and we couldn't finish it. Suppose a task is fixed with some timeline and we couldn't finish it. It's very good thing that we'll get a reminder of it. but still, if suppose it is not yet completed or we have not taken any initiation on it, so how do we do it? Like we should put it no, or we should put it progressive or something like that. And one more thing is, if a support box also is given, ma'am, so that if we need any support from the central level, so we can just ask a certain area we need support or we need your help regarding this, so that you can show us or you can guide us how to do the program, or you can at least show us any other states good practices also. So this is our concern from our side, ma'am.
I think thank you so much for raising these concerns. On your doubt about NBM pit, I think Rajendra will be more apt to answer that question. But I will for the support that you're asking. And I'm glad that this question is coming from SCRT, because we are talking about the coordination between all the stakeholders, and SCRT being the academic think tanks of the states and UTs have to play the critical role in envisaging the whole process of implementation in the state. And ATFs and DTF members have a very key responsibility to build this coordination between these different bodies that are there in the mechanism, like machinery of the state and UT. So, madam, just for the information, we already have a NIPUN nodal group, what group, in which these handholding, dissemination of resources, or anybody who requires support in anything are being discussed, and information is being shared, resources are being shared. We are also very much part of that. So you can connect with your nodal officer from the state of Telangana. They will add you also in that group, and that will enrich this whole process.
And I think from Telangana, SCRT is the nodal. I mean, I think nodal officer is from SCRT only. So that is how what Vinita explained. Regarding NBM pit, whenever you get the notification, so of course when it comes to the next quarter and you fill the update against that, you have to write why you could not finish in that last quarter, and now you are extending the timeline of that. So that you can always do.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Do we have any other question in the chat, or
How can you contact for future plans?
um, we will share our like email ID here, and you can also connect with us through the nodal officers. And please do write in the chat also. Your feedback is very, very valuable. So do write your observations. If you have specific needs for the further training sessions, if you have some ideas for that, or any other feedback that you have, please write that also in the chat.
You can give critical feedback also if you think that some of the session could be, other way. So that also is also welcome. I mean, if some things should have been added or something you felt missing, that kind of feedback also you can give. Any other thing you would like to share?
We should close it then.
Nothing. We should close it.
So I think if we don't have any further questions or right now you do not want to share, so another platform is 4 o'clock. ASR will also be joining for the valedictory session. So please, all of you do join at 4 o'clock for closing the training today, phase 2 of the training.
It will be at 4 o'clock. Please join.
Thank you. Thank you for kind words, and we will be sharing all the resources and the PPTs. We will be making a report and disseminating that with all of you, and we have also shared our email address here. So for any further clarification or any other suggestion, you can write to us and reach out to us on that.
Many people are asking about the PPTs and particularly PPTs. So we'll be compiling a full report of it, and in that we'll be uh, attaching all the PPTs as an extra. So soon you will be getting, and we'll definitely disseminate it, and in the state, in the UTs, so you will get all the PPTs.
Okay. Thank you. Then we all meet at 4 o'clock.
More than 60,000 participants have watched the program, and because we have a YouTube link, and many of them are there with us using a direct link, because they are the one who are the change makers, especially the ATF academic task force members and district task force members, and there are many more state officials. And why they have joined continuously for all 12 days program, because they might be having questions in their mind, so they thought of being in constant touch with us so that they can attend the session, at the same time they can ask the questions. So this program was organized in two phases. So first phase was organized started on 10th of October and ended on 21st of October. And the agenda was that we thought that all the academic task force members at the state level and all district task force members at the district level should have an basic understanding what is NIPUN Bharat mission in academic terms. The second phase we have started on 1st November 2022 till 3rd of this month. Today is the last day. This was very packed. 3 days sessions were very packed in 3 days. From starting from morning to evening, we have had a wonderful sessions for all 3 days. And the objective of the second phase was to ensure that we are able to make everybody understand their role and responsibility. And there are flagship programs under Samagra Shiksha Abhiyan, Samagra Shiksha. There are many flagship and very innovative and interesting programs have been launched recently, which are going to be supporting, which will support NIPUN Bharat mission in the states and districts. So we thought of giving that orientation also to the to all the academic task force members and district force members. And sir, in the first phase, we have taken a feedback from all the members, and it was a wonderful experience knowing that they all liked the program. And the second phase also, we have already taken a feedback and everybody liked, but we had requested them, even after this training program, because we are in constant touch with the state, they can always request or suggestion that yes, in future, in third phase or in further phases, we can organize, we can cover so and so topic. So we request from this platform to all the participants that if you have something in your mind, that like, while taking a feedback today, one of the participants has said that there should be an extensive deliberation on assessment, how to assess the learning levels of children by the teacher, him or herself. So that was a very good feedback. So in the next phase, we'll try to cover that topic extensively, maybe through 2 3 extensive sessions with our NRG members. So this is how we thought that it should be a continuous process. So now I request all the participants, if they have further, they would like to add something, or they would like to give some feedback further before winding up and before listening to Nicholas said. You can raise your hand, we will unmute you, or you can write your feedback in the chat box and try asking question. No question? No feedback? Good, very good. So, sir, I think we can wind up very soon. And actually, they have already given a feedback. We have taken already at 3 o'clock. So, good, and all the best from my side. Now, I request Dr. Naveen Nicholas, sir, Director ICT, to say a few words to about program and give good wishes to our participants.
Thank you, Dr. Rituji, and once again, on behalf of the entire ministry and on behalf of all the states and all the participants, I would like to congratulate Dr. Ritu Chandra and Vinita Rajender and the entire team for organizing such a wonderful program. Because as you all know, in spite of the hectic schedule in the ministry, they have designed such a wonderful program, and I myself have attended some of the sessions. The sessions have been planned really well, and once again, on behalf of everybody, I would like to congratulate them for making such a huge program a success. And from my side, I can just say that I have interacted with some of the participants yesterday also. So I was also observing the comments posted by some of the some of the officers who have attended the program, and the feedback that I've received from them has been really good. And I have also observed that apart from the officers and the staff who have been called for this program, large number of officers and staff from different levels have voluntarily joined for these programs. That itself shows that the contents and the course has been designed in such a way that it has been kept very interesting for all the people who have been involved with the NIPUN Bharat mission. And I feel that these kind of training programs are really essential, because this is a new area into which we are venturing. Although all the teachers are well trained and they are already motivated, but to listen to the people who are working on the field, because all these sessions have been interactive. So it is a process in which we also learn from the suggestions that you give. We also learn from the practical knowledge that you gain while doing the program. And these kind of sessions also give a lot of inputs to the ministry and to the people who are working in this subject for any course correction that has to be taken. Because most of the time we design the program only after deliberate discussions only with the state HODs. But these kind of programs give an opportunity to take the actual feedback from the ground, because you are the people who are actually involved and who are executing this program. So this has also been a learning experience from all of us, because we could understand some of the new things that you are doing. So I can say that this has also been an enriching experience for all of us in the ministry also. And I believe that the NIPUN Bharat mission team, who have organized this program, will organize many such programs in future also, with all the stakeholders, not only with the district functionaries and the BRCs and CRs, but also with the parents associations, HMCs, the PR Panchayat Raj institutions representatives who are actual members of the SMCs. So definitely, I believe that this program would be extended to all the stakeholders, so as to involve everybody into the program and may, and make it into a mass movement. Because in all the government programs these days, the government insists on Jan Bhagidari, and that is very important. And definitely I definitely believe that this would definitely happen, and we would have many more sessions with all the other stakeholders also. And the other thing I would like to mention is that mm, uh, now since you have understood the program in a nutshell, and you have also seen some of the best practices, and you must have also interacted officially and unofficially with the your colleagues, with your neighboring states, about how they are doing this program. Now it is up to you to take the program forward, because we have a very limited role. We are only into advisory role, but it is the people like you who are working at the cutting edge. You have a greater role, because it is the people like you who are actually working at the cutting edge level with the community, with the teachers, and interacting with the students as well. So now it is up to you to take this program forward and make it a grand success. And now, since the goal has been already defined, it is very easy for all of us to reach the goal if we take the correct steps and if we take the correct decisions. And I assure you from the ministry also that we would extend all possible support to all of you whenever we would. I think a WhatsApp group is also being formed with all the. We have collected the details from you, and we would definitely try to create a WhatsApp group, and we would definitely be in touch with you, so that we can provide you the necessary support. If you need any guidance from us, any inputs from us, we would definitely try to support you and help you to the level possible for all of us. And I also encourage you also to be in touch. And I wish you all the best once again. That's all from my side. Thank you. All the best.
Yeah, thank you, sir. You are that this training program has to be extended till grassroots level. So this is the objective of this training program. That's how we thought of creating a YouTube link. So the link can be shared extensively, and direct intervention from the national level to the grassroots level should go. But yes, of course, I think message and some letters and information should go to these states that apart from ATF, DTF members, apart from PMUs, these teachers and parents and the whole community should attend such training programs, especially when it is online, because doing it face to face is really difficult. So thank you for the good wishes, and I also congratulate all the participants for being agreeing to the states to perform as a ATF and DTF members. I have interaction with the state officials, NIPUN nodals, and the SCRT officials and SPD office officials, because they come and visit us today. Also, the NIPUN nodal from Uttar Pradesh has come, and he was really impressed by all the ATF and DTF members. They have BTF members also at the block level. So these things are really encouraging. The happiness on his face was actually showing that NIPUN Bharat is going on so well in his state, and same is happening in other states also. While interacting with you, I come to know. So this is today's experience. So I thought of sharing with all of you. So whenever you are here in Delhi, anybody who is visiting, please do come to us. Come to our office. We sit in a Shastri Bhavan. Just discuss with us in person also. So wherever you are, try to be in touch with us. So we are really here to, as sir has rightly said, that we are here to help you out. And we'll try our best to support in our capacity. जितना हम कर सकते हैं वो हम कोशिश करें आपके साथ करें. And you are also trying your best to do it. And आपका अभी भी participation, because there is session and there was a 1 hour break between session and validity, still 65-67 participants are with us. That really shows that you all are interested in NIPUN Bharat mission implementation. With this, all the very best. And we are trying to come up with third phase of the training program, and we are also thinking that this time we have missed that how you can use the use the media to propagate and make people aware. So actual use of media was a missing component here. So in the third phase, try to incorporate that. We have a director for exclusive director for media management. She will be talking about how we can use the media effectively to ensure that NIPUN Bharat mission is in the minds of everybody. So with this, all the best, and thank you so much for sparing your time and being with us. Thank you so much. You may
Thank
leave,
you.
please. Thank you, sir. And I also thank the Ministry of Education, and of course our AS sir. He could not join, but he is the guiding source for all of us. And I also thankful to my consultants Vinita and Rajendra and the whole team, Preeti, Nirmala ji, Mahesh, and my staff. So everybody has worked so hard to make it true. And of course, NIC, Sabha sir, Ashwini ji, and Akshay, those who are with us constantly and supporting us this technology based inputs. So thank you so much again.